Karen with Keller Williams Foothills, and today we are here in Buffalo Creek, Colorado. Nestled right on the North Fork of the South Platte River. This is such a great little community. It's had its trials and tribulations through the years, but it's always rebounded and come back together as a strong community based mostly on the recreational aspects that you'll find here. There's over 50 miles of world-class non-motorized hiking, mountain biking trails, obviously world-class fishing right behind me, lots of trout in these rivers. And then there's this very temperate climate. Buffalo Creek is only like 6,700 feet, literally about 1,500 feet higher than Denver. Longer summer than the rest of the foothills. In fact, if you just drive north up to Highway 285, you're going to go up 2,000 feet to get up to that elevation up there. So big difference in the climate for sure. This community has always, despite all of the fires and the flash floods and all of that it's gone through, it's just such a great community filled with a lot of houses like this. Honestly, there's a couple like fancy newer houses, but mostly it's a collection of summer homes that have been turned into full-time residences. It's one of the few neighborhoods in the foothills that actually has its own water system. So if you're looking for a great place to live that has all this world-class recreation and easy living as far as like the water system and that kind of thing goes, you might want to check out Buffalo Creek. Okay, we're here at the J.W. Green Mercantile. This is the local store for Buffalo Creek. Just has the basics like some produce and milk and stuff like that. But back in the day, this was a post office for almost 100 years. I think from 1876 to 1978, something like that. This is where Buffalo Creek all came to get their mail. And guess what? They're still getting their mail here today. So part of the close-knit community, everybody just calls it Mary's. Let's go to Mary's and get the mail. We gotta go to Mary's and get some milk. So that's just a Buffalo Creek vibe for you right there. So Buffalo Creek has a little bit of a dark history when it comes to wildfire. There have been several that have blown through this town. Most recently in 1996, a really devastating wildfire just swept through Buffalo Creek, almost ruined the town, but it continues to rebuild and come back together as a community. Very close-knit, tight community. And the wildfire, in the end, it's great for the planet. It rebounds. 30 years later, we still see some lying dead, but we've got all this new growth happening right behind us. So although it is devastating for humans, it's a good thing for the planet, and Buffalo Creek remains today to be the adorable, close-knit community it's always been.